Oh, hi everyone. Today is Thursday. That's all I got. It's Thursday. I have been here again since about 10:30. Um Packaging up about 2,500 cards. Whole bunch of presidential handwriting samples and otherwise fun stuff going on ice. So I am pleased to announce that everything is in boxes for everybody's orders from the last 2 weeks. They simply need to be have the labels generated and sent out. Tomorrow, I should get here about 2 hours early, not quite 6 hours early, like it has been, and have labels and everyone's emails, confirmation emails sent out. What's going on, Trevor? How you doing, man? So that is all I have done the last 2 days is put Super Break stuff on the site and box up everybody's stuff. Ice, I don't know who Trevo Rand Paul is. But is he related to the guy that was in Congress? What's going on, legendary artist and lover of all brushes air, Paul Maitland. Ladies and gentlemen, Paul Maitland. This is my first of the day, and it is delicious. Oh yeah. I'm wearing a hoodie today. Not because it's particularly cold. It's not. But this is the hoodie that our dear friend Bourbon gifted me from the Mutant Ape Yacht Club. The back of it's really fancy. I like it. I figured I've only had it on camera once before, so why not break it out? It is, Paul. It is a wonderful European style cider. Before you and I were hanging out, Paul, and by that I mean before you were watching me on camera and vis-a-vis, I mean not the stuff that we privately do on camera, like this camera interaction specifically I'm speaking of. I worked in an apple orchard making cider. And if you ask Lee's wife, Maria, my cider was muy delicioso. Going on, Tangle. Oh, you missed the Czech, Slovak, and Polish meads. Yes, not the OnlyFans streams. Those are not the ones. I'm speaking of the professional interactions, not the private interactions. I have tried meads. I couldn't get into meads. I have gone the gamut on fermented and distilled alcohol. I can tell you, without a doubt, I may not know the best thing I've ever tasted when it comes to alcoholic beverages, but I know the worst thing I've ever drank, alcoholic beverage-wise. And it was in the country of Malta. It was roughly 50 cents a can at the bar. and it was called Chisk. I believe it was spelled C-I-S-K, but I don't remember much of Malta. So Paul, okay, listen. All right, Paul, here we go. Paul, you've just made me sad. Paul. I can tell you that while I just told you I couldn't tell you the greatest thing I've tasted, I may have just lied. Strongbow, the original Strongbow, is hands down the best cider on planet Earth for a relatively mass-produced cider. It's my caveat. However, Paul Maitland, I don't know if you know this, but Strongbow, after being purchased by whoever the heck, Heineken or whoever bought them, I don't remember who it was, part of the deal to buy Strongbow was the original maker of Strongbow would not sell the original recipe. That is why Strongbow is now Strongbow Golden Apple. You cannot buy the old school black and gold Strongbow. It is only a limited release, and it is not yearly. And Golden Apple sucks goat hooves. It is bad. 77 Carlitos, wait, what's going on, friend? That would be Don, our good friend Doan. Shout out to Buffalo, New York, Lockport, and the surrounding areas. Surviving in what's left of that snow. And getting ready to stomp the Dolphins this weekend. Don is the man. We love Don. Don is a personal friend of mine and somebody that I wish I got to see more often. But unfortunately, now that I'm in California, I have to wait until next month before I can see him again. So welcome, Carlito. It is good to have you around. Paul said you can get... yeah, Don's like, Carlito, get back to work. You can get a few in liquor stores. I have searched for traditional longbow and I can't find it. I can only find golden apple, peach, and that other ugly, nasty flavor. Paul, Strongbow has such a strong tie to my youth. Yeah, I know. I don't condone what I'm going to say, but it happened. I was in the Navy. I went into the Navy when I was 18 years old. When I was 19 years old. Magner's Golden, I have not tried. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Brian Kaiser Tillman and his amazing line work and colors. Notice, Brian, what I didn't mention. It's because I love you, man. So I was overseas. I was in Europe. Actually, I lied to you. I wasn't in Europe. I was in the Middle East at the time. I was either in Dubai, Bahrain, or El Jabal Ali. I don't remember which one. Again, the Middle East was a big blur. And we were eating... We were eating shawarma. And you could go to it was the, I want to say it was Dubai, because I want to say it was the Dubai Seaman Center. Insert your military joke here. And you could buy a pitcher. They didn't sell it in bottles or cans because it was draft. You could buy a pitcher of Strongbow for $5. Now, naive me, I saw somebody drinking directly out of the pitcher. And I was like, wow, what is that? He's like, oh, it's Strongbow. It's cider. Didn't mention it was alcoholic. I would have drank it anyway. But it would have been nice to have a heads up. So, dear DC the Breaker grabs a $5 pitcher of Strongbow and proceeds to have about 4 or 5 shawarma and just guzzle that entire pitcher of Strongbow. I was sitting down when I did it, and I started feeling a little goofy and giggly, and I was like, huh, I almost feel drunk. And everybody around me said, oh, 170-pound boy, you probably are. That's like 7% alcohol or whatever it was. So I stood up and promptly sat right back down. And that was my first dealings with Strongbow. And I was hooked from that moment on. For every day that I had off, I would spend my $5 dues. I would grab a pitcher of Strongbow and drink out of that bad boy like it was a beer stein. And it was one a day is all I needed over the course of the day, because they were proper pitchers. And then I came back home to the U.S. and Strongbow was not being imported. It was not imported for a very long time, and if it was in very niche places. So it wasn't for about 4 more years that I went back to, I went to England to live part-time. Yeah, that's exactly where I'm headed. I got to the UK, and every single place that you could buy any drink whatsoever had Strongbow, and I went, oh, that's Strongbow. And the girl that I was dating at the time was like, yeah, no kidding, it's Strongbow. It's all we drink here. And that was it. I went on a tear for the every other year that I was in the UK. I went on a tear. Just all I drank was Strongbow and room temperature Guinness. BT Dub, peeps. If you're drinking Guinness cold, you're drinking it wrong. Have it room temperature and see what it's really like. But I digress. Dangle, I can tell you with near positivity the only 2022 baseball we have is Allen and Ginter. Fact. So yeah, so I loved it. I was madly in love with it. Now, this will be a blast to the past for you, my dear friend, Mr. Maitland. The entire time I was in England, I drank Strongbow, room temperature Guinness, and Boddingtons. Yes, I just pulled the Boddingtons card on you. If you haven't been to England or don't shop at specialty stores or ever venture into unfamiliar territory, the yellow can, Boddingtons, it's actually quite good. A little acquired taste-wise, but once you've got a 4-pack in you, it's really delicious. Paul knows. So yes, I've again, not that I have to prove I lived in England, but if I just politely drop Boddingtons on you, that'll do it. Bodies brings back some memories. Yeah. Yep. and some fried prawn chips. Boddingtons and prawns. That's what I would snack on. All right, so everybody that hasn't lived in England, let's talk about something not uh, England related. Interesting. Ice Wolf, did you buy something? Craig's like, I saw your onesie picture. Does yours have a flap in the backside? Yeah, of course it does, Craig. What kind of proper onesie with footsies and a hood would not have a butt flap? It also has a zipper that zips from the bottom or the top in the front because I am a man of class and sophistication. I duty with my clothes on. I need to stop buying it, but I couldn't resist, Icewolf says. Skips or the prawn crackers from the Chinese restaurant. Literally the ones that were fried up in the kitchen by my girlfriend's family's chef. Yes, family was sensationally wealthy. So all I know is it was this thin little wafer, and then he would throw it in the pan and it would go poof, and it was this crunchy, lovely prawn. So above the bar podcast in the oh Murph, what's up, Murph? I had to actually for a brief second actually read that. What's going on, man? How are you doing? It is good to see you, Murph. Salute. And by the way, if you're not following the Above the Bar podcast and you are not tuning in on a weekly basis, you're doing it wrong. It's absolutely worth a listen, and you need to do it because, quite frankly, not only is Murph a former member of the fighting force known as the Marine Corps, he is also one heck of a swell guy. Salute. These three are now out of circulation because Ice Wolf owns them. 5, 6, and 14 are the random draws. For those keeping score at home, the 4 that remain are 9, 3, 8, and 11. Never mind, they're sold out, gentlemen and ladies. Dangle grabbed the other 4. And then there were none. Agatha Christie. All right then, Ice Wolf, are you ready to see what we have here? Yeah. Trevor's like, well, that escalated quickly. Or to do it in the proper pose. Boy, that sure escalated quickly. Nope, these are not available for draft. Unless Ice Wolf wants to. But that's between you two. Either way, I'm going to open them because regardless, they're getting opened. Well, apparently Lisa Marie Presley, after being admitted to the hospital earlier today, has passed away at the age of 54. So there's some news for you. Ah, okay. Yeah, apparently she collapsed yesterday with I just got an alert from my mother, who was a huge Elvis fan and thusly a Lisa Marie fan. That yeah, she has passed away as of 22 minutes ago. She was. She was. So golden one day, gone the next. Ice Wolf says, "Hey Dangle, let's do my bottom two and your top two in the draft, and we each get solo ones that way as well. Because I'm paranoid at my luck." Well, I mean, we can do that. That's Dangle. Do you accept his top two, or excuse me, his bottom two versus your top two? All right, so your personal is going to be 5 ice, 6 and 14 will be up for draft, 9 and 13 will be up for draft. Dangle, 8 and 11 are your personals. So here's what we'll do. Just because it'll be easier for me, gentlemen, we're going to do the personals first, and then we'll do the draft. That way it's a little easier for me to kind of keep things separated, if you don't mind. Let me just grab my marker. Did I take it over to the table? I probably did. That's okay. I'm sure I have another one in this wonderful bag of colors. There we go. Hit drafts are fun. I'm not going to lie. And yes, by the way, we are making an attempt to get another case of these, ladies and gentlemen. So keep an eye out. We are going to try to score another case. All right, Ice Wolf. I got to get the big garbage can for these ones. All right, big garbage can is here now. Ice Wolf, good luck, friend. Let's get spicy. Let's get some focus before we even begin. Believe it's this one. It is this one. Abraham Lincoln. It's a book. It's a book. That is a letter, I believe. It's Slick Willie. This is an invitation. That is an invitation. I believe that is a coded message from Monica, but I cannot be sure. For a meeting of the minds, I'm sure. All right, Dingle. Let's see if yours is a little spicier. Ice Wolf, not gonna lie, not the best box. Maybe that means your draft is gonna go really, really, really well. That's how I see it. Meanwhile, James Madison handwriting. Guys, Ice Wolf. Hey man, it is all a crapshoot, bud. It is Kismet. Oh lordy. George Washington. A Jumbo George. Well, damn. I agree. Trevor, I know you're busy, but I'm sending this your way. I think the people need to see this. I could do better than that. I could do better than that. Yeah, about as good as it's going to get. Hello, Steven! Oh, Steven, do you like George Washington? Well, here's some of his handwriting. Ain't that a beaut? How about some James Madison handwriting, too? Never heard of him. He's the guy on the quarter. Ninja! G'day, Ninja. Ninja, did you ever receive that package I sent you? Happy New Year. Not the peanut guy. That is the other George Washington. Okay, good. That is just a little gift for you being you. It is on your desk. Excellent. That is a little bit of John Tyler's handwriting. Oh, you're very welcome. There you go, Ice Wolf. That's the way to look at it, bud. I love it. That is a piece of Woodrow Wilson's stocking. I mean, stock. Woody Wilson would never wear stockings. There you go, man. Now we can get nasty. What's going on, Scoots? Que pasó, mi amigo? All right, each of these boxes are going to have 4 pieces to them. So yeah, I'll just put and your I'm sorry to hear that, man. Tell me Lisa Marie Presley was your godmother. What's going on, Mondo? Scoobs, I send you my e-hugs. We're still not close enough for me to be able to hug you. But by all means, if you ever want to come to the LA area, you can fly on down and I'll give you a big ol' hug. Probably even a little smoochy on the cheek, too. All right, Murph, I'll see you in a little bit. All right, so it's technically going to be 8 spots, 4 boxes times 2. I'm going to put you guys into the randomizer every other one just to be fair. That's about as fair as I can do. And then we will random 7 times after everything's opened. In the meantime, let's get to opening. 6, 14, 9, and 3 are the ones that are going to be part of the draft. Make the choices hard. You know what I could do? All right, this is going to be extremely spicy. So before, as you guys didn't see anything. All it said was relic, so that doesn't mean anything. How about this? I'm gonna leave it on screen so you can see it. How about this? How about I only show 1 card from every Mylar bag, and I will keep the card with the associated bag. You will draft the 4 that are seen, and you will get the unseen mystery companion revealed after the draft. How's that for spicy? Oh, Trevor's like, oh, wow, that's very spicy. That's a spicy meatball, huh? It's up to you two. I'm just trying to throw a little twist in. Mondo's like, I would. Ice Wolf is Ice says, when you said that, I was actually thinking you number the bags and we draft them sight unseen and do the four you show as normal draft. Ice Wolf, it's up to you. Dangle's down for whatever. Dangle, how many kids you got, Dangle? I already know the answer to this question, by the way. Let's see. One number each bag, and we draft the card or bag until all 8 are gone. Total random on the bag picks. So, Dangle, I was having you answer that. Dangle has 6 kids. That in itself is proof positive. Dangle is down for whatever. Dangle is down for whatever. Let's see one. Then we will number each bag, and then we draft the card until all 8 are gone. Total random on the bagged ones. Okay, so let me make sure I have this right. I believe I understand completely what you're saying. We'll see if I do. I will show 1 out of each bag, and then I will number the bags 1 through 4. Then we will random everything. You will draft 1 card seen or a number of a bag. So there will be a total of 8 choices, but half of it is sight unseen. No, now see, Derek, that's not true. You could have had twins or triplets. I have 2 younger twin brothers. So technically, there's 5 kids, but there was only 4 births. Well, I mean, yes, twins are both birth, but you know what I mean. Pregnancies. That's the best way to put it. All right, I got you. I'm on the same page, Ice Wolf. I'm on the same page. Let me pull out a silver marker for that one. All right, so here we go. Obviously, the bags are going to be numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, so I can quickly fill those in. If I could learn to spell the word bag, because apparently that's difficult. Or will you take what's behind door number 2? All right, so. Yeah, Big B, little egg. Thank you, Ice Wolf. I love it. All right. Here we go. This is the one I had in my hand. So kicking it off is going to be, oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh, Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson is coming home. James Madison and James Monroe. Hello, nurse. Boy, that escalated quickly. What the heck is that? That is a quad Relic. Yahtzee. Holy crikey. Let's see if I can get a picture of that with no glare. All right, we're just going to call that the quad banger. Quad banger. And bag one. Kevin P. West. Fun fact, that was Kevin P. West's nickname in high school. Quad banger. Because he was the only one in his class that could nail a quadruple Salchow with a twist on ice skates. And we're going to follow it up with George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. I mean, his name is right there. The old Triple Lindy. What's going on, Doug? Does that say fudge? I choose to believe it says fudge, and nobody can prove to me otherwise. We'll call that one GW and TJ. And we are going to number this one a deuce. This is the big banger so far, Doug. It's BF, TJ, JM, and JM. All right, picking one from the bag. The Declaration of Independence. We'll just call that the Declaration. And we'll number that bag 3. All right, last box. I believe that is the one that Nicolas Cage used in the movie. And I'm absolutely making that up. That's Hillary Clinton. I was not aware she was president. I don't know what that's a piece of. It looks like a campaign sign. It's a deleted email. That's it. It's a deleted email. I mean, it does say First Lady. All right, we will classify that under First Lady. And then we will number this bag 4. All right, let's take this. Let's go to this. Let's do that too. Yeah, I mentioned that at the beginning of the thing. My mother texted me. She was a big Presley fan. All right, we're gonna do it 7 times. And there you go. There you go, Craig. We'll do this 7 times, and that'll be the order. Here we go. It's an interesting. It's an interesting breakdown. Ice Wolf with the slight advantage. Wild card being what's inside the envelopes. Ice Wolf, you are going to get it started. Presidu. Quad banger, please, as if there was a question. Dangle, what are you taking for number 2? The bags are a mystery. We actually, Doug, we also mentioned that too. We mentioned that Dangle is down for whatever. The choices are George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. The Declaration of Independence, the First Lady, or bag 1, 2, 3, or 4. He's like, I was banking on getting number 1. It was a 50-50 draw. So that'll be George Washington and Thomas Jefferson. Ice Wolf, you have the next 2. That would be Declaration, First Lady, or bags 1 through 4. Bag 1 and bag 4. Dangle, Declaration, First Lady, bag 2, or bag 3. Bag 3. Ice Wolf, First Lady, Declaration, or bag 2. Bag 2. That leaves the Declaration and the First Lady for Dangle. All right, now for a little bit more fun. And I don't mean Power Rangers. Hellbolt, love you, man. Let's find out what's in the bags. As a recap of the draft for those who are keeping score at home, Ice Wolf has the quad banger. Dangle gets George Washington Thomas Jefferson. Ice Wolf grabs bags 1, 2, and 4, while Dangle gets bag 3. The Declaration of Independence and the First Lady goes to Dangle, who knows a thing or two about the ladies. All right, Ice Wolf. Are you ready to see what's in bag number 1, 2, and 4? Bag number 1. Joe Biden. I mean, it was in the same bag as the quad banger, so you couldn't have expected that to be too good. Let's see what's in number 2. Right? Oh, so that definitely looks like a form to be filled out. Zachary Taylor. Taylor. Looks like a nice legal document. They said all the presidents are in there, so there definitely could be some Trump stuff. All right, your last one is number 4. Let's see what was with the First Lady, Hillary Rodham Clinton. William Howard Taft. Yeah, rumor has it he got stuck in the White House bathroom. I believe that was debunked. So, Ninja, it is reported he has a deep-seated fear that he will be poisoned. So that's why he eats pre-prepared food and only trusts his chefs otherwise. That's the rumor. I don't know if it's true. All right, so nothing too crazy there. Dangle, you had number 3. Let's see what Lady Luck says. Martin Luther King. That would be a headline. How crazy is it that all the bangers were pulled and revealed as opposed to being left in the bag? Kind of leaves it anticlimactic. There you go. It was fun. Absolutely. Give me a second to kind of square some of this away. And the dangle damage. Doug, this is what you missed. Oh, those aren't it. It's in the other one. George Washington. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Paul. Thank you, buddy, but good luck. You probably didn't find one. Thank you, friend. Oh, it's very hard to read. Absolutely, Scoobs. Very hard to read. Oh, I found one. It's like $800 to send it to California. I will need one more. Don't mind the numbers on the bag, guys. I'm just going to recycle the bags for you. All right, there you go. So that was both fun and exciting. There's a tiny chance that you may be in California for BlizzCon. Ninja, let us know. Let us know. Yeah, I want to know where you found it, Paul. What's next? I can tell you we still have some amazing G.I. Joe artwork. It is right there. It's right there. It's right there. We have some amazing sketch covers. Those are right there. To my left are from Doug's personal vault. And we also have a few, not many, of the Jeff Pena art left. Come on, tablet. Try that again. Kraken beat the Bruins 3-0. Good. I don't like the Bruins. Oh, nice. Craig's grabbing some Golden Age. We haven't done that in a hot minute. I did not see anything today at about 2 o'clock when I went to look. So anything that we have would have arrived after 2 o'clock. Craig, are you ready? Oh, we also still have Allen and Ginter as well. There's nothing to roll for. These are the only things we have. That's okay. I tried. It's all good. I do love Allen and Ginter. It is super fun to open. Like a Stan Lee redemption? I got my handy dandy sorting box ready. Stan Lee redemption is right. All right, Craig, let's do it. Good old box topper. Willie McCovey. And I will make sure that I save you some packs too. Taker, what is going on? Another night watching. Good to see you, friend. How is recovery? Monterrey, Mexico. All right, I can do that. I can do that, Ice. All right, here we go. Buddy Holly. Oh, hey, do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? Craig, you know what this is. Yeah, Sapporos. It is a photograph of every single football player that has ever won a Super Bowl while playing for the Tennessee Titans. There you go. A beautiful Tennessee Titans Super Bowl champion team photo. Love that photo. Blue Mono. as an Oiler as well. Sapuros, you can thank the wise and able Lee Cozy for that. How about Amelia Earhart's Lockheed Electra? That's weird for baseball, too. Or Assault. Well, Assault, unfortunately, is not uncommon when talking about baseball. Commander team's photo. After you get assaulted, you get peppered. Shoeless. Oh, we've got some goodies. Citation. Also, not uncommon in baseball. Northern Dancer, Bill Schumacher, and Eddie Arauco. Just realized I left all my stuff over at my shipping station. Stickers, by the way, for those who don't know what they are. Those are stickers. Doc Holliday. Say when. Fatty Arbuckle. Persecuted for no reason. Slandered and wiped from film history. Absolutely. The very first typical, stereotypical, big, funny guy. Oh, Doug, you're just trying to start a fight. You're just picking a fight, Doug. Rick Monday signed this one on a Tuesday. It was in the mail by Wednesday. And here it is Thursday. We've got it in hand. Monday broke into pro ball in style, becoming the first overall pick of the 1965 draft after having sparked Arizona State to the College World Series as the College Player of the Year. 12 years later, the outfielder joined Los Angeles and participated in 3 World Series, helping to win the 1981 edition. I'll get it Friday. All right, give me a second. I got to grab all my stuff from my shipping area. Told y'all I was hard at work today. It is. It is also an on-card auto as well. Thank you, Hellbolt. I love you, man. Don Knotts. Assault. Bill Russell. The Cadillac Ranch. Spectacular Bid. And Gibby. Yogi. Hey, boo-boo. There's Shoeless Joe. So it's funny. Scuba said he has a shoeless Joe Jackson relic. It's actually an empty case, and the relic is one of Joe's shoes. I'll let you guys stop and think about that for a hot minute before you respond. Lefty and Cy. Surely you jest. Surely I do. Sapporo's. I love it. Vivian Lee, the smoke show that she was. And I say that with all dutifully respect stuff. I mean, if she's hot, right? I'm sure she has a great personality. Yes, he keeps it right next to the bucket of stripped paint. I believe I have a sleeve for this. I do. Johnny Ramone collected baseball cards. I didn't know that. There is another famous grunge rocker who was a Seattle staple that was a big fan of baseball cards too, I've heard rumor. Ulysses S. Grant, we've had his handwriting. Zach Wheat. Horton Hears a Who. Jack Ruby, famous for being a thug and a pretty bad marksman. I mean, who really does gut shots nowadays? Bad form. Johnny Ramone and Eddie Vedder. I'm going to assume Vedder, as in the guy from Pearl Jam. Unless Vedder is an impersonator of good old Eddie Vedder. I know, Trevor, I'm just giving flavor so that there is no dead air. DC, he trained the stormtroopers. Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, point blank, and he aims for the stomach. How much lack of confidence can you have as a shooter? Colts down the Giants in an instant classic. Gaylord Perry. Alfalfa. Butch. Vetty Adder. I remember him. Yeah, after he stopped moving. The Baseball Hall of Fame. Kid Gleason. Joey. Tintin. What's going on, Lee Cozy? What a rube. Good old Christy Mathewson. Gene Tierney. Tommy Lasorda, not a handsome man. D. Wayne Lucas. Connie Mack. Not to be confused with Bernie Mac, though they do look alike. Jim Thorpe, arguably one of the greatest American sportsmen on the planet. Tommy Lasorda's wife once asked him if he loved her more than baseball. He said maybe, but definitely loved her more than football and hockey. I love this card. We all jump to the stickers. Connie Mack, Casey the Kid, and Tim McGraw's great-grandfather, Johnny. If you ever wondered what it would be like to be in a live show with DC, Gary Carter will tell you, ugh, 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 mmm. He can smell me. He who smelt it. Gary, he who smelt it. Carter. I love it. I think that's the best card in the set. I'm going to be honest with you. I love it every time I see it. It doesn't get old. Dom DiMaggio, arguably the better of all professional DiMaggios. Bill Mummy. The actor Ronald Reagan. Stevie Y. Why? Because we love you. Model T. Liberace. Laughing all the way to the bank. P.T. Barnum, not a good human. Clyde Bulldog Turner. Haystack. And Rube. Mr. Marquardt to you. And the saga continues. You can get the Model T in any color you want as long as you want it black. Bullet Bob Hayes. You got the right stuff, baby. Captain went down with a ship. Tatum O'Neal. Didn't she date Michael Jackson? I think she did. William Randolph Hearst got away with murder. Sleepy Bill Burns. Lindsay Wagner couldn't be bothered to smile for this photo. She's like, I have been on a bender for 3 weeks. Take the photo and get out of my bathroom. Oh, yeah, he did. You know, I will say Sappouros, he was extremely wealthy. And back in the day, if you were extremely wealthy, you could get away with anything you wanted. Thank God that has changed. Nap LaHoy, Eddie Plank. Frankie. Allegedly. Allegedly ambiguous. Geese. Mo. There's another Jack and a George. Artis and Harry. Rube. The Beatles. I, growing up, was young, dumb, and naive. I thought John was the best of all of the Beatles. Coming to realize later in life that George was arguably the most talented, and Paul was the glue that kept them together. But goodness gracious, if Ringo wasn't the most liked of the four by the other three. Coco Ruby. That's one per box. Oh, it already happened, Lee. You were not present. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Doug. From all of the documentary stuff that I've seen, not just the one on Netflix, but from actually going out and digging around for myself to see, John was not a good human being. One of his two kids will tell you the same. Christopher Knight. Nolan. Would have looked better in an Astros uniform, but hey. All right, there you go, man. That was the Titanic, Captain. You are correct. Let me get my gigantic, oversized Post-it notes. Oh, dangle. Oh, dangle. Dangle's going to do it. Take care, Ice Wolf. Love you, buddy. 25, 26, and 1 from the vault. Oh, I should probably put Mr. Monday with the rest of his stuff. DCD Collects presents From the Vault, Platinum Series 2. These are all pieces of art directly from Doug's vault. First one up is number 25. Good luck, Dangle. We will start it up with Gato Negro. All right, we got to go to the other one. Let's go over here. Boom! See, you were wondering if I was going to change the M to a B, but I didn't. Take care, Hellbolt. Love you, man. I think she's offended because she's clutching her pearls. But wait, there's more. I wonder why his spidey sense is tingling. That's Tom Hodges, isn't it? It's a Petey tingle. It is Tom Hodges. That's what I thought. So there you go, man. Nice little piece, Tom Hodges. There's a name for you. Mostly known for his Star Wars stuff, is a very capable at other things as well. But definitely a name in art. 26 of 27 is the next one. Son's gonna like the Spidey? Good. Uh-oh. Congratulations! You have an original doodle. Oh, but that's not any doodle. That doodle was done by somebody very famous. Listen, it's minimalist art. Okay? I mean, if you look at the way the lines intersect but just barely miss each other in the middle, that is actually the title of this piece. This is Does This Pen Work by Joe Rubinstein. Oh, wait! On the back of it is another Rubinstein. A Rubinstein after Swan. Oh, Carlito, thanks for hanging out, man. I hope you had fun, and I hope you enjoy some of the things that you've seen. I am here every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm not gonna lie, Dangle. I'm not a Superman fan, but I really like this one. Steven. Maddie, I love you in a friendly kind of way. That is adorable. Stephen, protect her with all your strength. She is precious. This is absolutely an amazing Joe Rubenstein Hall of Famer, done in the style of Swan. About as famous as you can get when it comes to Superman. SMRT. There you go, man. Nothing wrong with the old Hall of Fame. Number 1 out of 27. Hello. Seth Paul Rose is like, I really thought it was a doodle. It is a doodle, but on the back of the doodle happens to be a Rubenstein piece of art. This one feels heavy. Oh, damn, there's a reason why. Yeah, I remember this. I remember this. Congratulations. Check this out. Hello, Mel. Hello, Jimmy. Doug. All right, let me see if I remember this story. There was an absolutely amazing Ghost Rider that I told Doug the Ghost Rider was too good to put in here. I said, this Ghost Rider, you can't put that in there, Doug. It's too nice. I played the bad guy, ladies and gentlemen. I said, it's too nice. You can't put it in there. Doug said, okay, DC, for you, I will keep it. And then Doug reached into his bag of tricks and pulled this out. And now I'm wishing he would have put the Ghost Rider in. Because OMG, take a look at this. That's mean. Fussed. Hey, listen, I am an advocate for all of you. Look at the detail on the cloak, by the way. Look at that detail on that cloak. I am a big advocate for you guys getting the most bang for your buck. But even I have my limits. Doug says, that is Lori Hanson. She goes by the name Cross as an artist, and she is amazing. So yeah, this took the place of the Ghost Rider, and I'm gonna argue this art is quite a bit finer. And it's big. All right, there you go, man. Congratulations. 2 nice, really big hits. I love 2 big hits. Don't get me wrong. Small hits are good too. But every once in a while, you just need to get two really big hits. And you got them, friend. You got them. All right, who's next? All right. It looks like we are caught up. So to recap what we have available. Oh, Dangle, I hope you're joking. Because that was a really long and involved explanation. It even included some double entendre. All right, Doug, love you, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Dangle wasn't joking. The detail, I love the cloak. And I love how she just cups the DCD Collects logo. I would rewind and watch my explanation, though. It was way better. Yeah, it's one of the big hits. It's definitely probably one of the top 3 hits in here. It is a massive piece, and it is highly detailed when you finally get a good look at it. So we do have, let's take a peek at what we have here. Let's take a look. We only have eight from the vault left. We have about 10. We've got you covered. Maybe 11. I'm not going to count them individually. A handful, literally 5. Art for all ages. And a gaggle of 300 G.I. Joe. That is what remains. Next week, and by that I mean like maybe Thursday, we may have more. Yeah, Dangle, we were actually were saying that. I made a very dirty double entendre PG-13 joke about your 2 big hits. Definitely worth watching that 3 to 4 minute interaction of me pulling your last hit. Absolutely worth it. It was some of my best stuff that I've done in at least an hour. Just saying, at least my best stuff in an hour. That is arguably, yeah, I'd say probably one of the top 3 hits. The Cross, the Scarlet Witch, and Dr. Stephen Strange. Speaking of strange, I'm getting there. Let's see what we have. All right. I have an idea. Let's raid. Something Pretty is painting something all of you want to see. Hint, hint. We are going to jump in and see what Kayla is doing. It may be something that you guys like, and it may come to look familiar to you in the near future. Hint, hint. Since I'm not allowed to have art, maybe I can take you to an artist that's making some live. Not that I can confirm or deny that she is making any art that has anything to do with DCD Collects. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Pictures. You know what I mean? So, we are going to see what she's doing. But first, I love each and every one of you. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, where we are going to talk about the busy week we have next week. And it should be exciting. So please take care of yourselves and each other so we can do this again tomorrow, the same time and the usual place. In the meantime, let's view Kayla and see what amazing things she's painting for a completely yet unknown and unnamed client. I'll see you later, everybody. Good night.